Okay. Yippee. Okay, so here we go.
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup, and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that on the line, that'll put you away.
1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Faria, a 6'4" right-hander. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Top of the first just underway here in Motown. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Hero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Tigers coming up, no score. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths
Try
of this
Nick Hamlin,
guy is
though,
handling
so
right-handed hitters. Right-handers
so everybody
coming into
knows
this
that.
game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jose Abreu. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
Hayward is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Popped him up. Chapman is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nick Castellanos now, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for Detroit, Andrew Benintendi comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses.
Safe.
Throw down. Perfect
Out.
throw, and they got him at second. Swing and
Come on.
there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him,
MVP,
especially with a pitch like
MVP,
this. But they do,
MVP,
and he makes them pay for their mistake.
MVP.
He's been doing this all year long.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. Now a swing and a ball lifted in the air out toward Hayward in right
Out.
field. And that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Brendan McKay. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting eighth.
Play McKay singles.
Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's
That's
actually
nice.
better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Stopped on a
This is
slide
gonna be
by
an
Russell.
out.
Touché, sir. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Here's Addison Russell. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too
Good
late.
challenge.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what,
We didn't get it.
it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Tigers start challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned. And the batter pulled out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Here's a high pop-up. Chapman waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Set to get his evening up. It's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
That one call saved us a no-hitter. Going into 3. Or that.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hit sharply on the ground.
Single for Matt
And
Chapman.
finds its way through for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's set and the pitch. Runner's going. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Oh my, I mean, that.
Riding in once again, Jose Iglesias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side.
So we
Russell
move
has it.
Chapman up
There
and
are
we
2 away
get
now.
him out. This is bad. We're probably going to go
Digging
to
in
the
for his second at-bat,
3rd.
Jose Abreu, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
With worth of a 1-0 score.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get
Yep.
there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. They lead it 1-0.
Blaze just hurting himself. Like,
Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The next 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Buxton is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
did anybody else just notice how bright what's out there?
He'll look to bounce back
Maybe that's
after
because of
striking
sunlight.
out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at
What?
a strike over the inside corner. Cubs to this point have yet to break
What?
into the hit column.
Huh.
Iglesias now at short. And that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one stayed
Okay.
too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Castillo shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Baez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batter, second baseman.
So striding forward now, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Count is 1-2 now.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there.
And now,
got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Chris Bryant now, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
There's a swing and a ball hit in
I
the
think
air,
they
and a
just
ball
did.
Every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
the no-hitter bid is gone in the 5th.
Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Addison Russell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It's been a home run type of game.
Disciplined for striking out. Why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Popped him up. McKay in foul ground, and that retires the side. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Motown, all tied at 1-1. Next for the Tigers, Brendan McKay will start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field.
That's long gone.
Zobrist ranging back, and that one is gone.
Yep.
Solo shot the right
For the
center.
rookie.
11 for him on the season, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Took him up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan. He was able to get that one to left field.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Shoots this one over to first. And this will
One moves over to
second.
second.
Sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Way now.
Back to the top of the
Bunted.
Detroit lineup, digging in. Byron Buxton, a line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he
Oh, I had it perfectly placed too.
away in foul territory for the first strike. Runner's on his way to third, and he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled.
Okay, now we have to swing.
Leads on second with 1 gone in the inning.
Contact.
And fastball. Blew it
Strike
right by him,
out.
and there's 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
I hate work.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He swings and grounds it to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Here's Jason Hayward now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding
I have
that
60
zone with
pitches.
strikes.
50
He's
pitches.
making these hitters swing the bat.
Just got a piece up the line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton has a play. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
No, hit.
Ball sent back up the middle.
Hit.
Iglesias is up with it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1.
Yep.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Abreu hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Hayward giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schwarber looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Good. Yeah. Insurance runs.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos.
3-1 now in the 6th.
14 on the season, and with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty D, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters aren't pointing, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first.
One will score, 4-1.
Meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in and looking for more, Brendan McKay. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. Around first, digging for 2.
Double.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Wellington Castillo.
Now they're making a pitching change.
Skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
Steve
for
Cizek.
Steve Cizek.
Into the box, Wellington Castillo. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends.
Yeah.
Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary.
That 6th inning really killed him.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
But
Swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision.
Out.
And off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned. And
No, that was their guy.
Base runner at first. The bases will now be empty.
Overturned. And the batter.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Travis fields it cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And now a pitch on the way.
And there's his
Into
hit.
right field, that's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Next for the Tigers, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit hard on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
The right fielder, number 9.
Nicholas Castellanos will stand in yet again.
Well, I knew you could have a play.
This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrew Benintendi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. He's running. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
His 19th home run of the year. Andrew Benintendi.
A 2-run shot. His second of the game, as this is now a
the
7-run ball
Benintendi.
game.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight.
And a fan
It is
caught the
now
ball.
8-1. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There is Travis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He went deep last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Here's Addison Russell. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And I believe we're going to have a balk called here. And that'll be a costly one, as you can forget about the double play now. They're runners at second and third with 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bryant at third. Russell at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that one just missed outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jason Hayward goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jose Leclerc will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and
Now
third
coming in, Jose Leclerc. Making a bullpen switch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Brendan McKay, and he's got a shot at his complete recycle. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Marwin Gonzalez will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 10, Marwin Gonzalez.
And both runners are off again. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
He is struggling.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
And he just flew out.
There, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of work. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Javier Baez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was great all night long. From the stretch, here's the
5
pitch.
innings.
Here's a strike.
7 innings of work.
One out,
7.2.
nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Innings of work and
The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Detroit Tigers, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Jacob Faria earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Zero Quirk made his return on the mound and still just good.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. That's 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at Comerica.
So this has been Detroit Tigers gameplay versus the Cubs. And been turning to player of the game. And once again, Tigers win this one 8-1. I'll see you next time. Hardball recap. Bye.